no. I'm so no.
Good morning, everyone. So this past year, I completely changed my morning routine, and because of these changes, I ended up losing 20 pounds without dieting in a super healthy and sustainable way. I pretty much eliminated my acne, which I've been struggling with for almost 10 years. My brain fog and random fatigue spells completely disappeared. And I've honestly never felt this healthy, and even on my blood tests, I've never been this healthy, and that's all because of my new morning routine. So I'm super excited to show you guys all the changes I made, so let's just jump right into it. I release you to the wild. So after I've had my little dance party and I've released my cat from watching the horror that are my dance moves, I head over to the family bathroom for my hygiene routine. So every morning I take 2 of these Flow gummy vitamins, and they were prescribed by my amazing new primary care doctor who actually listens to me. But Flow vitamins are actually for PMS, and since I've also always struggled with PMS symptoms, you can see here all of the symptoms that I have, I figured why not try them. But my PMS symptoms are definitely gone, and also, like I said before, my acne is insanely better. And on top of that, I also every morning put on my face this Ovachi cream, I think that's how you pronounce it, and this was prescribed by my dermatologist, also for acne. It's pretty much like an antibacterial cream. I do really like it because it's not making my skin peel. I don't feel irritated. I've tried pretty much every other acne product ever, and it always would end up with my skin being even more irritated. So this is the first cream that I've ever tried that actually worked with my face and didn't make me feel even worse. So now that my hygiene routine is done, I take my iron supplement for the day with a bunch of water. And the reason I now take an iron supplement is because a couple months ago, I took my annual blood test and found out that I was severely anemic, which didn't really surprise me because I had been exhibiting a lot of the symptoms of anemia. And so my doctor told me to get on a very iron-rich diet and eat iron-rich foods, and also to take the supplement once every day or every couple days. High five. And oh my God. Oh my gosh. So right now I am writing an essay for my sports psychology class because I have 2 classes this summer, but I'm actually really enjoying them. Luckily, they're both very interesting. So it's definitely intense, but very fun. after studying for a bit, I finally have my breakfast. And I do this thing called intermittent fasting now, where I eat within a 6 to 8 hour window. And I started doing this primarily because I heard it was anti-inflammatory. I also found out that my blood test results weren't that great with cholesterol and with starting to get a little bit close to the pre-diabetes marker, which I was not very happy about. So I felt like I needed to find a sustainable way to gradually become more healthy, and intermittent fasting showed up when I was researching, so I decided to try it, and I cannot rave about this enough. I feel like my relationship with food has been completely healed. I feel really intuitive now when I'm eating, and like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I ended up accidentally losing over 20 pounds. I did not count 1 calorie. I did not exercise more. I didn't cut out any food groups other than milk, which isn't a food group, but I cut it out because apparently dairy can flare up acne. So that was it. That was the only change I made, and it just happened. And my blood test results are completely normal. Everything is fabulous other than the anemia, but that's already been fixed. So I have never been this healthy in my entire life, and I feel amazing.
Delicious.
So for breakfast, I've been having a lot of oatmeal because I found this specifically iron fortified oatmeal, and I really love that you can have so many different recipes and so many fun ways to cook it. So I like to have my breakfast outside right now because my mom recently renovated the porch and it looks amazing. And also the weather has been weirdly great recently. Usually by now it's so hot that it feels like a furnace and your skin is boiling off and you don't want to be outside. But recently it's been feeling just like spring. So I love eating outside in the morning. Also my cat usually joins me for breakfast for some reason. But yeah, usually it's a very nice quaint breakfast unless she's trying to shove her face into my porridge. But it's my oatmeal, so she can't have it. So right now I am taking notes and I'm using my iPad and the app Notability. And this is a very full circle moment for me because Notability is sponsoring this video, but I've actually been using Notability since 2020. But yeah, I mainly use Notability for taking notes on lectures since it's just super convenient and I just like how you can scroll vertically. But lately I've been using it for note taking as well because of this new feature they have that I'm obsessed with. It's called Tape. And if you guys watched my How I Take Notes video from just 4 or 5 months ago, and I showed you guys how on my physical notes I've always done this thing where I use like page flags or sticky notes and I'll cover parts of my notes and then peel them off and reveal the answers. But Notability has that exact feature in digital format now, and it's super simple. All you have to do is click on the highlighter section, that's where Tape is, and then you just drag over the areas that you want to cover and then just tap on them and it'll show you the answers. So since this class has a lot of the grade based on quizzes, and the quizzes are not that easy and they have a lot of vocab, this has been super helpful for me. And apart from that, Notability overall is a really great app. They have a bunch of templates, they have different formats you can choose from, like I chose Cornell method for instance for my class. They have stickers, and of course most importantly you can put GIFs into your notes, which I think is hilarious. It definitely adds some spice to your notes and makes it more memorable. But yeah, if you guys want to check out Notability, the link will be in my description box. Wait, the duckies are leaving! They're going away. I must catch them.
Trust me, I know how to get a good view.
Don't drop the camera. Do not make sudden movements. So cute. So lately I've been playing tennis, and I used to play tennis when I was a kid for I think like 8 years. I was never really amazing or anything, but I would say I was pretty decent. I played on my high school tennis team and I was just really into it when I was a kid, but then I quit in late high school because I had been just for years getting injured left and right. Everything that could get injured would get injured. And eventually I just got fed up and I never wanted to see a tennis court again, let alone step on a tennis court again.
Look at this!
Thank you.
But I swear, something about the changes I've made the past several months, especially around 3 weeks ago, I just suddenly had this compelling urge to play tennis. There's luckily a facility with tennis courts like 5 minutes from our house, and honestly, I don't know, I just kind of realized that I want to be those tennis playing grandmas in their 90s, so I've been playing a lot more tennis, and usually I go in the morning also because, especially in the summer, it gets insanely hot, so I've been trying to play more in the morning-ish hours.
I'm laughing at you.
There we go, that was in.
And last but not least, I know this is technically not in the morning, but since my intermittent fast window ends pretty early, I still kind of count it. And usually right after tennis, I'll have some halibut, which is just this really amazing cold beet soup. It's not for you. It's for me. I'm sorry. And beets are great for iron absorption, and then I'll have some kind of iron-rich, again, meal. So I found these premium mussels that have around 30% iron, and I really like this recipe that I found on YouTube. It's where you have like a bunch of random vegetables. It's kind of like a stew almost, and then you toss in the mussels into that, and it's really, honestly, it's delicious. And so usually my mom will also eat with me, and that's always a hoot. You guys can hear the dialogue going on between us as she roasts me.
You know what's my favorite part? The bread.
Oh, I was like, I'm worried. You're about to roast me.
I do.
Oh. Thanks, Mom.
Talking about because the bread is the only thing you didn't cook.
I know. You're evil. Can I explain why I didn't get your roast? I had the bread and I was thinking, wow, this is such good bread. So I was like agreeing with you, and then I realized by agreeing with you, I also accidentally roasted myself.
That's like not fun, you know?
No.
So you're roasting somebody and this person isn't getting.
No, vegetables are hard to compete with delicious bread.
It's actually delicious.
Okay, thank you. Oh dear. Oops.
Barney the dinosaur.
Stop!
Barney the dinosaur.
Why?
Oh my gosh, it's a loss. I'm crying. Wait, hold on.
Mama,
Can I have 5 minutes?
Mama, come on, I
Oh my gosh, it's so... I'm already a shark.
I'm sorry.
You want me to turn into a poop? Where's the poop? Oh my, it's like, it actually looks like you. Anyways, love you.